Hello, welcome to Pam Entertainment TV Reacts. This is going on my reaction channel, but it's going to start off on my Pam Entertainment TV channel. What I'm going to do is going to be reacting to different videos and sound bites and everything that comes on the YT or on the internets. It doesn't matter. But thank you so much for joining me. And if you like what you see, please subscribe. Here is the channel right there. Please subscribe to PETV underscore reacts. That's my new channel. Let's get into it. Today we are reacting to the top 10 most popular UK foods. Now we don't know. I listen. Let me tell you something. It's just as clear. We don't know how good these foods are. We have talked about British food forever, and it's quite different from what we have here in the United States. So we are getting ready to react to On Air 24 and their listing of the top 10 popular UK foods. All right, let's go.
Each traditional British food has a story to tell, one that usually dates back centuries. From jellied eels sourced from the River Thames to kidney pie with mashed potatoes.
Jellied eel? Jelly eel? Is that similar to pickling, jellying eel, or is it like jelly? Like you would do something sweet, jellied eel. I know about eel, because I eat sushi, but I didn't even heard of jellied eel. This is going to be interesting.
If you're thinking about visiting UK anytime soon, you will want to be sure to try at least a few of these popular taste treats. Today we try to know about top 10 most popular foods in UK. Let's begin it.
All right, here we go.
Number 10, Sticky Toffee Pudding. Sticky toffee pudding, also known as STP or as sticky date pudding in Australia and New Zealand, is a British dessert consisting of a moist sponge cake, made with finely chopped dates, covered in a toffee sauce and often served with a vanilla custard or vanilla ice cream.
Toffee. Toffee is similar to caramel, but not really. It must be something. Do they make toffee with coffee? I've heard of toffee. I just don't know exactly what it's made out of. But it just looks like a three leches cake. You know, when they pour the milk on the cake, that's what that looks like to me. It looks like it's good. Extremely sweet, but it looks like it's good.
Number 9, Lancashire Hot Pot. Lancashire hot pot is thought to have originated during the cotton industry in the 19th century. Lancashire hot pot is a stew originating from Lancashire in the northwest of England. It consists of lamb or mutton and onion, topped with sliced potatoes and baked in a heavy pot on a low heat.
Now, the presentation looks good, but I didn't see them put a lick of seasoning in there. Looked like they just put like salt and pepper and that's it. So, like when you all let me know, people from Britain. So, is salt and pepper pretty much the staple? Do you use any other types of seasoning? And I don't want to sound off like I'm being ignorant, but I was just curious that they didn't show us the different types of seasonings. But I mean, I see green beans. It looks like sliced almonds. I see the potatoes. That looks good. The carrots and the lamb is always, lamb is always a good time. But I'm just curious. I didn't see too much unless you put the seasonings after you cook the food. Is that what you do? Let me know.
Number 8, Crumpet. Crumpets are the quintessential afternoon tea treat, especially when served warm with lots of butter. It's the extra yeast in the batter that creates the soft texture and delicate holes on top, perfect for soaking up jam and butter. Crumpets is most popular in the United Kingdom and make frequent appearances at British tea time. Number
No
7,
wow factor.
Steak
No wow
and
factor.
kidney pie. Steak and kidney pie is a popular British dish. It is a savory pie filled principally with a mixture of diced beef, diced kidney and onion. Its contents are generally similar to those of steak and kidney puddings.
Oh, it's actually a pie. It's a meat pie. Hmm. Now I don't know. It looks like those juices could be thicker, like a thicker gravy, so it won't be so runny. It looks a little too runny to me. And then again, like I said, I didn't see a lick of seasoning that went in there, y'all. So y'all let me know.
Number 6. Sunday roast. A Sunday roast is a traditional British meal that is typically served on Sunday, consisting of roasted meat, roast potatoes and accompaniments such as Yorkshire pudding, stuffing, gravy, and condiments such as applesauce, mint sauce, or red currant jelly.
So it doesn't matter what kind of meat, because that's what they call Sunday roast. Okay. So far, besides the steak and kidney and the listening and hearing about the jellied eel, everything looks decent. The crumpets didn't wow me or anything like that. It looks decent so far.
Number 5. Yorkshire pudding. Yorkshire pudding is a baked
It always amazes me that we use words, similar words, but we have different meanings behind them. I wouldn't look at this as pudding. This looks more like a let me go back. This looks more like bread.
Number 5.
That looks more like bread. Like a real soft type bread, because pudding to me is it's like a jellied consist a gel like a smooth gel, like a custard consistency. But this looks like bread to me. I wonder why they call it pudding.
Yorkshire pudding. Yorkshire pudding is a baked pudding made from a batter of eggs, flour, and milk or water.
Oh, so the pudding is baked. Interesting.
Common British side dish, it is a versatile food that can be served in numerous ways depending on its ingredients, size, and the accompanying components of the meal. As a first course, it can be served with onion gravy.
Oh,
Number 4. Full
I did see a little custard.
English breakfast.
Lord,
A
there
full
go them
breakfast
beans.
is a substantial cooked breakfast meal, often served in the United Kingdom and Ireland, that typically includes bacon, sausages, eggs, black pudding, baked beans, grilled tomatoes, mushrooms, toast, and a beverage such as coffee or tea. It appears in different regional variants and is referred to by different.
But they still make the beans. This is a lot. This is a lot of food. Now, I don't know about this black pudding down here, but this is a lot of food. And I'm American, and we eat, but I mean, you've got eggs, tomatoes, mushrooms, the eggs, tomatoes, and the mushroom and the sausage. That's top tier to me. But all the other stuff, I can kind of not the black pudding, the beans, and the toast. I can take the toast. That other stuff, where I come from, the beans, grits would substitute the beans. We wouldn't eat the beans, we'd eat grits. And then I guess everything else would pretty much be the same. But instead of the beans, we definitely would eat the grits.
Different names depending on the area. Number 3. Bangers and mash. Bangers and mash, also known as sausages and mash, is a traditional British dish, consisting of sausages served with mashed potatoes. It may consist of one of a variety of flavored sausages made of pork, lamb, or beef. The dish is usually served with onion gravy, but may also include fried onions and peas.
That's a simple dish. Sausage, mashed potatoes, and it look like some peas. Now, I probably would do green beans or asparagus, or maybe even Brussels sprouts. I'm not a big fan of English peas like that. Those. I'm not a big fan of those. The only time I see those or would be is that they're matched with like diced carrots, and I'm stir frying them in some fried rice. That's the only time. But just to eat them as just like a side dish, that's not me. But sausage and mashed potatoes, okay, all right. And again, I'd possibly substitute grits instead of the mashed potatoes.
Number 2, toad in the hole. Toad in the hole.
What in the where? Let me go back. What did she say? Toad in the hole. I would be curious to know where you get these names from, y'all.
Number 2, toad in the hole. Toad in the hole or sausage toad is a traditional English dish consisting of sausages in Yorkshire pudding batter, usually served with onion gravy and vegetables. Historically, the dish has also been prepared using other meats, such as rump steak and lamb's kidney.
So you basically take the Yorkshire pudding and you put sausages down with the oil, and then you pour the Yorkshire pudding stuff, and then you put all the other ingredients in there. That's almost like a savory cobbler. You know how you make peach cobbler? That's what this appears like to me. It's like a savory cobbler.
Number 1, fish and chips. Fish and chips is a popular hot dish consisting of fried fish in crispy batter, served with chips. The dish originated in England, where these two components had been introduced from separate immigrant cultures. It is not known who created the culinary fusion that became the emblematic British meal. Main ingredients are battered and fried fish with deep-fried chips.
And we call chips French fries. Or fries. Okay.
Thank you so much for visiting our channel. In this video,
I thoroughly enjoyed that. I thoroughly enjoyed I think I would like to try the Yorkshire pudding, the toad in the hole, because the first thing that they put up through there, they had looked like they had like tomatoes and onions and some other kind of vegetable. Now I would love to try that with with some more vegetables, and then let that the pudding bready thing come up on the side of it. That looks like I'd like to try that. I'm not into all the beans. Your full English breakfast, I'd substitute the beans for some grits. But that would that would be it. I didn't see the jellied eel. They had previewed that on there, but I didn't see it. That wasn't one of their top 10 dishes. So maybe in another thing. All right, people, tell me what you think. What do you think of these top 10 dishes? Would it be something that you try? Let me know down in the comments. And again, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. This is my second channel, Pam Entertainment TV Reacts, where I'll be reacting to different things that's coming on the internet. All right, people, please tell a friend, tell a kin, tell a coworker, tell that heifer that you can't stand that I am reacting to these videos. All right, people,